grandparents who are been married for 55 years. And how old are you, Grandma? 74?
25.
75 now.
I'm only 74.
Oh, so you went for it.
Much younger.
You went for a younger man there, huh, Grandma?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how did you guys meet?
We met in high school.
So you're high school sweethearts?
Yes, we went together all the time. I was in school in a year. Well, he got out a year before me.
He got out a year before
Did
you?
I meet you in 1940 or 41?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
And
I
we met
graduated
in
in
the
42,
gym,
but she
actually.
didn't graduate till a year afterward. So we had that year.
Okay. Well, how did you graduate before she did if you're younger?
Because he's smarter than I am.
Oh, I see.
Well, he thinks so anyway.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you a question. And, you know, everyone has a different definition, but what do you think love is?
Love is intense.
Intense?
It's caring more for the other person than you care for yourself.
Yeah, it's a feeling.
And it's
What time do we have to be at though?
it's loyalty
When do we have to be there, huh?
and fun.
Yeah, well, it's like a commitment. Everybody talks about I love, and it all depends what they're loving. They love their dog, their cat, their something.
Ice cream.
My car, yeah, ice cream.
But that love is used a little too loosely.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
But
And also love, you can say love of everything, but it's a commitment.
it's friendship. It's
Yeah.
a deep, caring friendship. And if you can develop a friendship, at the same time you're developing your love affair,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be much better off the rest of your life if you're going to marry that person.
So, what are your guys' pet peeves about each other? Tell me how, like, being married for 55 years really is. I mean, when you guys took
Well,
those
some
vows.
days it seems really like a long time, and a lot of times we can't figure out where the time went.
Right.
And we've enjoyed ourselves, and we've had our ups and downs, but we've never stopped loving each other,
Mm-hmm.
even though we might.
How did you guys know it was love, though? How did you know, like, do you think, okay, mostly in relationships, there's one dominant person who wears the pants, you know, in the relationship or
Well,
whatever.
it gotta be me.
Actually, Grandma, I think Grandpa's whipped on you.
It's always been me.
I think so, too. You got him in check, huh?
Yeah.
You have him wrapped around your little finger.
Well, there's different areas in which I dominate, and there's other areas in which he does.
Right, I suppose.
And that's a good combination.
Okay.
Marriage of any kind, it's almost like a 50-50, what a lot of people don't consider. People get married and two people working, this one keeps an account, this one keeps a separate account. If you don't commit and say we're one unit, it just, over the long haul, it ain't gonna work.
Right.
It's a compromise, too. A
Okay.
lot of compromising. Because you have to consider the other person's feeling, and after you're married a while and all this, all the excitement is kind of calming down, then you learn more about the other person that you didn't know. And then you have to start your compromising and trying to understand the other person's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And when you marry each other, you marry the family. Don't ever think that you never like the family, because you marry the family too.
Right. What were you gonna say, Graham?
Yeah. No, that's true. But there's another factor, is children.
Okay.
Once you have children, your instincts and feelings change because they're your children. So, I mean, they become like a central part.
Of the marriage?
Well, it's probably your main concern at that time. And it's hard to maintain your relationship because of the children become first. That's the way it's gotta be. Otherwise,
The children.
yeah, nothing would go forward. So,
Right.
I mean, and then there's a certain period of time when they finally, no, when they move off and go off into their own lives, that you go back to your own lives. So you have like a new experience
Right.
going all the time.
How, do you guys still ever get butterflies with each other, or that young love feeling? Because that's what I'm scared to lose. Like, I love that butterfly rush in my stomach when I see the person I really, really care about, or like,
I think so. I think you have to, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Everybody has to go through it because everybody has their own special feelings.
But
mhm.
if you're apart for a while, a few days, yeah, then you get that.
That young love.
No, they'll put,
Back here with my grandma and grandpa, and last night my battery went dead, so we're just continuing it real quick.
And we're old and our battery went dead.
Is this laid on?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this laid on?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some advice you can give us?
Advice?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, you know, when your husband retires and he's home every day, all day,
Uh-huh.
it's hard to keep respect for each other because you always think somebody else is doing something wrong.
Uh-huh.
And we blame each other for everything that goes wrong.
Like what?
Oh, just little dumb things, like if the door is left open or the lights are left on, or,
there's only two people. If you didn't do it, the other one did.
Right.
no, you didn't do it, so the other
No,
guy
I
did.
didn't do it, you did it.
And, let's see. Oh, yeah, Grandpa, he cooks a lot. He does all my cooking ever since he retired, which is really nice. But then, he cooks me such salty stuff, and I'm not supposed to eat that. And he also, he's always cooking steak or beef, and I'm not supposed to eat that. I think he's trying to kill me off.
See how much you're worth?
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't have any insurance, so I can't be for that reason.
How about you, Graham? What's your complaints on Grandma?
Well, no complaints.
Well,
There,
you did too.
huh?
I don't dare.
Well, that's, what can I say?
What can you say? I said, it takes a lot of energy just to love you.
Yeah.
No, we've been married for 55 years, and there must be some real love there, or we still wouldn't be here together.
I suppose. All right, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
More advice you want? Be happy to give you advice.
Well, Grandma, you've never been through heartbreak, huh? You always pretty much got all the guys whipped.